Hey student, watch this video and learn how to use present perfect with just. Coming up. Hey friends, Teacher Prix here to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Hey, thank you so much for joining me on another lesson. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to teach you. If it's your first time here, hey, welcome. Hello. Thanks for joining. I hope you can subscribe. From Monday to Friday, I post different kinds of lessons to help you become a better and more confident English speaker. Yeah, there are many kinds of lessons here. From Monday to Friday, I like to post vocabulary lessons, phrasal verb lessons, present perfect, grammar, idioms, listening tips, speaking tips, because I know that every day we can try to improve our English, so why not study with me? Anyways, my friends, let's dive into the content because today I have a lot of information as usual. When I give my grammar lessons, it's really a lesson. It's not just a quick video to teach you a hack. No, I really want to teach you something that is relevant, that is going to help you communicate. So for all my present perfect lessons, I'm giving you the grammar explanation, but I'm also giving you situations when you can use present perfect, because I think this is the biggest confusion English learners have. Okay, present perfect, have, has, the verb in the third column, and now. That's why all my present perfect playlist is going to help you with situations. And today, the word just is another situation for you to use present perfect. I'm going to give you situations which are very common in conversations, very common in English, and will be very easy for you to remember, okay? Anyways, let's dive into the content. Nice. So, quick review. As I always do for all my present perfect lessons, I start with a quick review. I don't know who is watching my lesson, but this review is a little quick. So if you have questions, more questions about the structure, about the present perfect definition, go back to my previous lessons in the link in the descriptions. In the descriptions, actually, I posted a link to my playlist, to my present perfect playlist. So there you will find all the present perfect lessons, okay? But quick review, present perfect is a conjugation like simple past, future, present. But present perfect combines the present and the past. And we are going to use present perfect when we want to describe a situation, something that happened in the past. However, this action that happened in the past has a consequence in my present and possibly in my future. And when I am using present perfect, I cannot give a specific time expression, a finished time expression. So I can never use present perfect with yesterday, because yesterday is finished, okay? Is a finished period of time, is an expression that shows a finished period of time. So yesterday was September 30th. September 30th is over, it's gone, it's finished. So I cannot use present perfect to describe the things that happened in yesterday, okay? So when I use present perfect, I never give an expression of a finished period of time, all right? Now, another thing that is important is the structure. You will use a subject, a person, he, she, I, you, the dog, the doctor, the house, a subject. After that, you can use have or has. Has will be used with the singular, the third person in the singular form, he, she, it, or any subject in the singular, the house, the hospital, the teacher, has, okay? After that, you will need a verb, and this verb will have a different conjugation, which we call past participle, okay? It's the third column of the verb. So if you see in books, you have infinitive without to, then you have simple past, then you have past participle. So go in the past is went, in the participle it's gone. Swim in the past is swam. In the past participle, it's swam. For the regular verbs, it's nice because it's the same conjugation. So travel in the past is traveled. In the participle is traveled. So you will only have to worry about the irregular verbs. So this is the review. If this review was fast, and I know it was fast, it's because it's a review. I have an entire lesson explaining present perfect. So if you want a little bit more explanation, please check my first present perfect lesson where I give all the goodies, all the details you need, okay? Moving on. Just. When are you going to use just? The first thing I'm going to tell you is forget the translation, okay? Forget the translation. The translation is not going to help you, my friend. If you focus on the translation of just, you will not understand how to use this with present perfect. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is you will only use just in affirmative sentences. You cannot use this in negative sentences or in questions. It doesn't make sense. If you find an example, hey, congratulations. But in real life conversations, affirmative, only affirmative. Now, just, when you use just with present perfect, you will describe an activity, something that you did very, very, very recently, like a few minutes ago. You finished that like a few minutes ago, okay? Very, very, very recently. So you completed that activity very recently. It could be minutes, okay? It could be seconds, all right? So the translation would be a short, very, very short time ago. It can be a little more. It can be 1 day, 2 days, but it can be a very short period of time. Okay, so that's the meaning of just. Anyways, have you seen, oh, I had another slide. Let me see here. No, I didn't put it. I don't know. All right, it's okay. So here I have an example. Have you seen mom? No, I have just arrived. So where is the position of just? I think that's the slide that I'm missing. It's gone. You will use just between have or has, and then just, and then the verb. I have just, you have just, Teacher Prix has just, my best friend has just, the teachers, in the plural, the teachers have just, YouTube has just. So it's always this. You have the have or has, then you have just, and then you have the verb, the past participle verb. So it's between the auxiliary have or has, then just, then the verb, the main verb of your sentence. So this is the position of just, okay? And the idea is this. So here looking at the first example, have you seen mom? Did you see? Have you seen mom? And then I can answer, no, I have just arrived. So a few seconds ago, I arrived very, very, very recently, like 2 minutes ago. I don't know where mom is. I don't know where she is. Maybe she's in the bathroom. Maybe she's in the kitchen. I have just arrived. I have arrived like very, very recently, very short time ago. So I don't know where mom is. Okay, do you understand that? Let me know in the comments. Excuse me, I ate too much for lunch. Now I feel a little stomach ache. Anyway, next example. My friend has just registered for a yoga class. He is very excited. Hoo-hoo. Now, what's the idea? My friend very recently, very, very, very recently registered for a yoga lesson, for a yoga class. So this was not last year or last month. No, very recently. Maybe yesterday, maybe last week, but it's very recent, very recently. Okay? I don't know exactly. Remember, with present perfect, you never really know the exact time. You know it's past, but it's not important to know the specific date. Past participle is the third conjugation of the verb. Go in the past is went, in the participle it's gone. Do, did, done. Try, tried, tried. Watch my first lesson of present perfect and you should see more information about that. Another example. Mom, today I am with the mom example. Mom, we are out. We don't have. We are out of milk. We're out of milk. And then the mother looks at the child and says, what? I have just come back from the supermarket. I cannot believe I forgot to get milk. So what is she saying here? The child looks at the mother and says, we don't have any milk, Mom. Hello? And then the mother stops and starts speaking. Oh no, I have just returned. I have just come back like a few minutes ago. I came back from the supermarket and I forgot the milk. Mommies, sometimes they get stressed and they forget things. So that's the idea. She has just come back. She has returned from the supermarket very, very recently, a very short time ago. But unfortunately, she forgot the milk. So this is the structure. You will use have or has, and then the word just, and then the verb of your sentence, okay? Now, one important piece of information. You can also use just with simple past, and you will give the same idea. You know, that's what I love about English. You can use a very simple thing and give the same idea. So you can use present perfect to describe the situation that I just gave you, but you can also use simple past and you can give the same idea. You don't use present perfect, you use simple past. So let's go back to another example here. Well, I'm not going to go back. So where is Anna? Where is she? Hello, where's Anna? Oh, Priscilla, she just left. So a few minutes ago, a very short time ago, she left. Okay, so here what I use the person, the subject, she, just, and then the verb in the simple past form, okay? She just left. But hey, you can still catch her. Hurry up, go over there. She went that way. So that would be in a conversation. Maybe I go inside an office and I ask about Anna. Hey, Peter, where's Anna? Oh, Priscilla, it's 5 p.m. She just left. But you can still catch her in the elevator. Go, hurry up. So that's the idea. And here I'm not using present perfect. I'm using simple past because it is possible to use simple past with just. Actually, it's very common. If I had to give an explanation, I would say that British English uses present perfect and just very often, and American English uses way more simple past with just. Okay, but again, you can use with present perfect or simple past. You will be fine. Even if you go to England and you say just and you use just with simple past, you're going to be fine too, so don't worry about that, okay? And if you are in the United States and you use have just or has just, it's fine too. What I'm trying to show you is that you have both options. You can either use present perfect and just or simple past and just. No problems, all right? No problema. Anyways, I want to know from you, the lesson is short and sweet. I think now when we have another present perfect lesson, because we are, hello, there's a lot of information about present perfect. We are going to have a present perfect continuous because we finished everything that is relevant for present perfect. Now I can move on to present perfect continuous that you guys have been asking me a lot. Teacher, please make a video of present perfect continuous. I'm following a sequence. Remember, this is a channel that gives you lessons. So now that I finished everything that I needed that was important about present perfect, I will move on to present perfect continuous. Yay! But now I want to know about you. I want to know from you. I want you to come here in the comments when the video is over, and I want you to tell me, what have you just learned? I'm using just. So what have you just learned? Now, if you pay attention, I used in a question. This is difficult. it's difficult to ask this in a question, but it's possible. When I said that it's more common in affirmative, it's just because in conversations it's much more common to make affirmations, affirmative sentences. But if you are creative, you can using some questions, okay? So what have you just learned? I want to know all about it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. That way I understand that you enjoy my grammar lessons and you want to learn more about grammar. And it also helps YouTube understand that this is the kind of lesson that you enjoy and you want to learn more about. Other than that, if you found this lesson useful, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Okay, share. Yay, share. Other than that, my friends, have a lovely day or a lovely night, and I will see you tomorrow for another English lesson. Bye bye!